Welcome to Kickstart, the show where we review crowdfunded projects. I'm Conrad.
I'm Grant.
I'm Curiel.
And that's Peter. Again, today we're going to talk about what it's like to cut the cord, drop cable, and we got the perfect device to do it.
Go Android.
Hi, Kickstarter. Sized dongle that connects to the HDMI port of any regular television and converts it into a smart TV. It allows you to run your favorite apps right on your TV screen instead of on your phone or tablet. The Pocket TV is one of the world's smallest computers, and it runs Android Ice Cream Sandwich. We started designing microcomputers with our first product, the Infinite USB Memory Drive, or IUM for short. It's like a regular flash drive, but it gives users a virtually infinite capacity. The IUM was extensively featured in the global press, including the BBC, Engadget, and many others. We took all our learnings from the IUM and put them into the Pocket TV to make a better product that's also more fun to use. We call it the Pocket TV because the device is so small that it can fit in your pocket, so you can take it anywhere you go. That's important because you can carry it with you to access all your information, documents, games, and even TV channels wherever you are. Imagine walking into a meeting and plugging it into a projector, then using Dropbox to access your presentation, all without a laptop. It runs Android 4.0 Ice Cream Sandwich, so it's very fast and zippy. Then you can customize the screens to look the way you prefer with shortcuts for your apps and even your favorite widgets. You can stream music and video from your NAS drive or online. It works with YouTube, Netflix, Amazon services, and many more. It's great fun for games too. Now you can actually see the facial expressions of how angry these birds really are. Download your favorite news apps, work on documents, check your emails, and of course, you can browse the web too. Don't forget you can download thousands of apps from the Google Play Store. They'll all look amazing on your television. The Pocket TV runs a 1 GHz processor with 512 megs of RAM. It also has a dedicated GPU for graphics that can run up to 1080p resolution. We've also built in a microSD card for additional storage and a USB port that can be used to connect the keyboard, a mouse, a webcam, or the Infinitec Air remote. The Pocket TV comes with a standard infrared remote and is also compatible with any universal remote. There's also an optional air remote for backers who choose it. This remote uses gyroscopic sensors to detect motion, and it allows you to control the screen just by moving your hand. It's very intuitive and comfortable to use, and it adds a whole new dimension to the user experience. We know you guys will love it. What's even more, you can use your iPhone or Android smartphone as a remote control. So that's our Pocket TV. We're now done with our development and are getting ready to go to mass production. We'd like you to join us and help us get the Pocket TV onto screens all around the world. Thanks.
Whoa! I love Android. What a sexy device. That is what I've been looking for a long time.
I'm pretty excited about this myself. I don't know if I'm excited as you.
I'm pumped. I'm amped right now.
So what do you think, Apple?
I like it a lot. I mean, I think there's already apps out there that kind of have these capabilities out there, but I think they only work on TVs that are already smart TVs. So this seems like a way to turn your dumb TV into a smart TV, which is cool.
Yeah. As long as it's HDMI, you're set to go.
Yeah. The thing that I like most about it is I don't pay for cable. It's too expensive for me. I'd rather just get 15 or 20 megabits per second and stream my movies on Amazon Prime, Netflix, Hulu Plus.
Yeah. I don't want to jump too far ahead, but this is what I've been looking for a long time. Like the only other option I've had so far is I have a Galaxy, and that's plugging in like your micro USB to HDMI cable, off modern price, and running it off there. And that's exactly the same thing as what this is doing, but it's a hassle. It's not wireless. It's just inconvenient, you know. So,
Yeah, I like the extra remotes too.
Yeah.
So
I think this is a serious competitor to home theater PC. I really think that. I mean, I know the home theater PC people out there are going to freak out and stuff.
like Roku box and what's the other one?
No, I mean like actually building your own custom
Oh,
PC
yeah.
to plug into your TV, you know, because they have the same kind of remotes and stuff. But I mean, I feel like with this, an external hard drive that's wireless and stuff, I feel like that's just like, boom, that's what you've been looking for a long, long time, you know. There's all the apps already built in. It's an ice cream sandwich, probably going to be updated to like Jelly Bean. I don't see the specs. I can't imagine that wouldn't like upgrade, you know. But it just seems like it's what I've been looking for a long time, and I'm thrilled about it. So
Carol, what do you think, man?
you're all Apple.
You're
so.
all Apple.
No, it's great. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I don't think just because they chose the Android operating system, I think they just did it because it's open source and nothing else. You know, saves you a lot of headache. Like I said, there are apps and programs out there that do this already for your phone, but it involves your TV to be sufficiently advanced. I think this is brilliant. In the United States, I don't know, but internationally, nobody has a smart TV. This is just a cool thing. It's a really quick way to just.
We're so far ahead of everyone else.
Yes, we are.
Internet-wise,
Internet-wise,
government-wise,
America.
state-wise.
Fuck yeah.
education, life
It's
expectancy.
the best country in the history of the world. Do you know that?
Yeah, the best.
I believe they
True.
said the best one that God ever put on this.
Oh, absolutely.
Do you guys know
Absolutely.
Jesus signed the Declaration of Independence?
Scientifically, that's been proven twice.
So let's talk about rewards, guys.
Okay.
So-
Out of sarcasm. Yeah, but no, seriously.
This is closed now. This has been fully funded. It's got like what 500% of its
Yeah.
funding. So right now, if you want to go pick up one of these from their website,
It's like
which we'll
129?
have at the bottom,
How much is it? 129?
I believe it's 129 for a
Yeah.
device by itself. But if you had gotten the Kickstarter, it would have been 110.
Yeah. Yeah, it's awesome. It's what, and that obviously shows this is what people have been looking for. There's a market for it. People have been waiting for this.
Well, not just that, but also with just over 3,000 backers, that shows that almost everyone that funded this bought their own device.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
I think
That's true, actually. Yeah.
So what were the options? So there was the air remote, the one where you could tilt it. I think that's
And
right.
also the infrared remote.
That's,
So-
it kind of sucked. I
Yeah,
thought.
the infrared remote looked pretty simple, but I was impressed by the air remote.
Yeah, the air remote is the one you can tilt, has the gyroscope inside. You can kind of tilt, and we're gung ho for this
It's got a
thing.
keyboard too.
Has a QWERTY keyboard and everything. Or there was also the option of getting the cheaper one without the air remote and using your iPhone or Android, which I thought was interesting, using your iPhone to use an Android device. That was pretty cool. So, I don't know. You know, I think there's obviously a niche market for this. I can't see my mom or my dad, who both use Android devices, or my sister, she's like 20, ever buying this though. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's a very niche market. Okay, like I'm thinking at a party, I'm like, oh, you like that song? Cool. Boom. We already have an Android thing over here. We're going to use that. You know, it'd be really easy to use.
Here, pull up the YouTube app and find that song.
Exactly. And I think that's really cool. I think most people would think, I want to put my iPod into my base thing you already have in your house and use it that way. I think it's a very niche market. I really do. I think it's, while we all are extremely excited about it, probably most of the viewers are like, man, this is badass. We're that niche market they're looking for. They got the 500%. You know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
That's exactly true. You know, the only thing I was a little bit worried about is it doesn't have, there's no Amazon Video for Prime users.
Right.
There's no app for that on Android yet. I heard it's coming out for the iPad, or it might already be out. But
Yeah, I think it's on Apple right now as of this filming. You know, it's like
Yeah.
December 2012. So, but yeah, it came out not too long ago from Apple, which I thought was weird because Android Prime being the direct competitor to Netflix, you'd think they would be like all on top of that.
you
Well,
know-
they would be, but they're not Apple. Therefore, you got to give them some more time.
Well, and there's a little bit of competition between Amazon MP3 and Google Music, so
Yeah, that's true. The Apple thing though, they've always been ahead of their time. False.
Up until
How
today.
dare you bring that bullshit onto the show? This show is for people who are tech savvy. How dare you follow a dead man? Too
I believe I'm the only one that
Too
had
far.
both phones, and I'm sorry, but I just cannot agree with it.
Damn it.
They just make a fine fucking product.
They do,
I can't,
they do,
and I
they
can't.
do.
I can't blame them,
Apple
despite the
products are
fact
great.
that the
They are
last
pretty. We have an Apple
A
store
couple
like
of
a
things
block
that are
from
not
here,
so
and
good.
I walked down
Yes,
there.
we do. I've been there. It's very sexy.
I asked them for an iPhone 5, and they said they couldn't give me one. Sold out for like through like the end of November at the time. It was like a month and a half afterwards. I was like, damn it.
Well, I told him not to talk.
So
to
you just had to go buy a superior phone? Oh, you poor thing.
I wanted something I didn't have to hack. You know, I had to fuck with all the time. I wanted something like walled gardens.
You want something that breaks once in a while so that you can fix it and learn how it works.
I wanted to pay for all my apps. I didn't want to hack anything.
I know. I was a totally Windows guy before. I get it. It's very
Yeah.
educational.
It's easier to use. It's just, you know, one of those things that's like, it's just better, you know? Gotta hack it. Gotta play with it.
But
Hey,
the thing that I
back to
noticed
the
with
point,
this, and I think it's going to be really cool, is that this really, I think, can take, you know, I think the modern generation is going to love this. A lot of the younger people, I mean, you could take modern tech snobbery to a new level. No longer do you have to go to your parents' house or somewhere as a guest and watch the stuff that they like. You bring one of these things,
Yeah.
and I believe there's a deal where you can get like 10 of these with 10 remotes. You can walk in your buddy's house, just boom, plug it into his TV. Now you're watching what you like, not what they have. And I think that's pretty cool. I see a lot of kids coming into their parents' house with one of these, connecting it to the TV and
I do too, yeah.
monopolizing the TV entirely.
Oh, and just in time for the holidays too, because they had some problems with shipping, and I heard that they just started shipping as of November 2012, December 2012.
Yeah.
So hopefully, you know, some college kids pick these up, take them home, plug them into mom and dad's TV.
This is what we've been waiting on forever. Okay, there's been like Roku boxes. There's been Boxy Box. There's been your home theater PC. There's been all these options all the time. And really, what you wanted to do was get your what's on Android to your TV, or what's on iOS to your TV. It doesn't matter which one. It's just basically the same thing. We're arguing over nothing. But you wanted to be able to like show your YouTube apps, your videos, stuff you film on your phone on your TV with no work. You know, and
All the pictures of you that you've taken in front of the mirror.
absolutely. I mean, you know that you have a camera on the front of your phone, yet you still use the mirror to take a picture of yourself.
These are the issues.
2012. So,
You know, I think the most exciting thing about this is that you can, like, if you guys are like us, we're all into YouTube. We've all subscribed to our favorite channels, you know, like Numberphile, PBS channel. And
The Very Light TV.
We just watch all those things. Now, what you guys can do is you guys can buy one of these things, plug it into your mom and dad's TV, subscribe to our channel, and watch us in front of mom and dad.
yeah.
Merry Christmas, mom and dad. You're welcome.
Now, is there redundancy though between the Roku boxes that have been out for several years, Boxy Boxes, your Xbox, your PlayStation 3, you know, even your Wii U, and stuff? Is there redundancy though, where you're like, I don't really need this anymore because I already have all these other options?
Yes. What I've got a PlayStation 3. Sorry, guys. And for the longest time at my nice 2-bedroom apartment bachelor pad, I would go and connect PlayStation to the television. I'd be able to watch Netflix, Amazon, Hulu Plus, play my music, hook it up
Yeah.
to a hard drive and play the music there, or do the PlayStation 3 media server, stream movies from my PC. And I'm moving in with my girlfriend now.
Yeah.
And so my TV and PlayStation are going downstairs.
In a box.
What are we
Never
doing?
to be seen again.
In a box, never to be seen again.
Probably sold at a yard sale in less than 30 days. Guarantee it.
Without his knowledge.
If they want a deal, Craigslist, let me know.
But what are we gonna do upstairs now?
Yeah. Well, here's our situation. So we have a couple Baylins. We run from our PC in our main room, 175 feet through all the rooms to our HDTV. We can throw stuff to our third monitor, which is our TV in our living room, and we do stuff like that. And that's how we watch our videos, do parties with music and stuff, and it works great. It does work great, but it's cumbersome. You know,
It's hard to explain to
it's
people
hard
at a
to
party
explain.
how to use your computer.
especially if you've had a few. You know, it's just it's hard to explain. It's not easy. And I feel like with this, with the air remote, you're like, boom, it's something you're already comfortable with. You already know how to do. So it's great. You know, I think too. We haven't mentioned it yet. There's a couple of outlets on the actual device itself, the micro USB and USB 2.0.
That's probably the best part of it. Plug
Yeah.
in, download the VLC Player Media app, and hook up a terabyte hard drive or something with your games and or movies on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Have a wireless external hard drive. Load them up from your main computer to your wireless hard drive in your living room. It's plugged into this thing. VLC player plays everything you have. Music, videos, whatever you want. Then you have YouTube and your Netflix, everything else like normal. So I feel like it's a party device. I mean, like, there's no way around it. It's built for that, for entertainment and for everything else. So
I think it's built for people like us. Well, maybe not Kirill.
yeah, he's really an Apple.
No, it's
He
for everybody.
He just doesn't get it.
Well, yeah, but I can't afford an Apple TV.
2010.
So unfortunately, I have to get
So
this.
you might just have to get a normal TV with this device and have the same thing.
I might have to just get this thing.
It'll probably be a couple $100 cheaper.
Couple
So-
thousand.
So
$1,000 cheaper.
actually,
No.
I think this is the big important question, guys. Do you think this is going to be successful for people that are not us?
Okay, that was my point when I first said that earlier. This is obviously successful. It's finished. It's 500% funded. It has been successful, commercially successful, more than they wanted, right? But after us, yes, they're going to sell probably another 100, 200,000. Will it keep going on onward? Once people see that at a party, like, I got to get that thing for $119, $130, you know?
I don't know. $130 is a lot for a normal person.
Yeah. And we are the 1%, so we're not normal anymore. We've changed. Thanks, guys.
We're not the same old Jenny from the block.
Absolutely. No, but okay, you know what I mean, though. I mean, like, do you think it will get out of this niche market and become a...
Honestly, I don't think it's niche at all. I think, despite smart TVs becoming the bigger thing, I think if you look at it statistically, smart TVs are only owned by a minority of people. And with the price tags that all these new TVs have, they're gonna stay for the rich. The rest of the world, and we got to think outside of the United States in particular, is not going to have these TVs. They will need this. This is the only way that you'll be able to do it. I think that this is perfect. They've discovered an area, a group of people that will use this. I think it's a massive amount of people. I think it's way more.
You
than
bring
the
up a
people that
great
have a
point.
TV.
All this requires is Wi-Fi and HDMI for your TV. That's all it needs.
And it's got the Android system, so internationally it's going to be, let's face it, Apple's king in the U.S. in terms of market share and all that things. But outside of the U.S., that's just not the case. It's the opposite. It's actually reversed. So, and you don't have as many people with the brand new stuff. So, I think these guys will make a killing. I mean, I don't know how they.
We already skipped over the biggest thing was like the gaming. We all looked at it and kind of scoffed at it. You know, like, oh,
That is the
who's gonna play Angry Birds on their TV? But in reality, a lot of motherfuckers can play Angry Birds on their TV.
Who's going to play Angry Birds on their TV? My mom.
Everyone's gonna play that stuff, and it's like games that you're like, and stuff that you're like, oh, I would never use that. But most people watching this podcast are hardcore tech people, and they're gonna use this. They're gonna fucking love it. I mean, it's a $119 flat fee.
I didn't think about it until now, but who doesn't want to play Plants vs. Zombies on
TV,
a 42-inch television?
Yeah.
And
To be fair, guys,
download
some
that-
of us
download
think
the
that
app
those
for
games
what?
are best played in the on the toilet, but that's
Oh,
just
But if you
99
download the Android app and you play that, play it on your TV via this device, you play it on your Nexus when you're sitting on the toilet, and then you take it on the train when you're going on your way to work. So
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just trying to be the bad guy here and go, oh, I don't think it's going to be successful, but I think there's absolutely no way possible this isn't going to be successful. I mean, this is something I'm going to see in Best Buy and go, what if I ever go to Best Buy? Way overpriced. But anyway, I would be like, yes, I'm going to get this. I need this. I've been waiting for this. People have been waiting for this, and I think, way thumbs up.
way thumbs up.
Way thumbs up.
way up.
How much do you think they can get for it?
I think they're going to get a lot of money. One thing that I really want to point out is we've looked at a lot of projects. Most of these projects, since they are in development phase, they tend to run late on average, and they usually miss their deadlines. We've been looking at the forums, and I don't think we've looked at a company or a group of developers that have been just so active in updating the people that donate to this Kickstarter. They're even though there's delays, they keep people
I think,
in the loop.
yeah.
They're very professional. They don't let people wander. We reviewed other products where people don't know what the hell's going on for weeks on end.
The Remy, for example.
I didn't want to mention it, but a certain group of hippie people.
I just say this good. Y'all hate him for that, but seriously, they don't respond to anything. Oculus Rift was good about it. Sweet Generis was good about this. These people are great about it, and
These
I
people are
gotta say,
phenomenal.
Bill Nye probably is gonna be good about it. He'll probably ESPN it to you through your mind. But-
God bless Bill Nye. Did you say ESPN?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Reference. You'll get the reference. Don't worry. But they're great.
I think
They
they've
knew what they were
they're
doing.
professional.
It was already
they've got it all
developed.
down.
They want help mass producing. This is what Kickstarter's for. You know.
And I'm a little bit more on the fence than both of you guys right now, but I mean, if you take into consideration the international market and the fact that, you know, somewhere someone with enough disposable income is going to go, oh, you mean I can play Angry Birds on my television? I can
It's
play
so
Plants
simple.
vs. Zombies
There's
on my
no
television?
setup. There's no setup. You automatically have it. Wi-Fi, HDMI, you're done.
We're all there.
I'm all there. I'm thumbs up on this one.
So, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching this episode of Kickstart. And if you like this episode, if you like our show, please subscribe and
Please
like
subscribe
us.
below. We need your comments. We want to know what y'all want us to review next time because we're coming at a loss at the end of the year, and you know, we're getting excited.
This week, drinking Newcastle Brown Ale.
Our new sponsor,
Ooh,
almost
sponsor
on
us.
paper. We'll do whatever you need us to do. Anything.
Return our phone calls.
We'll send you pics. Let us know.
And we also have a Twitter at vividlighttv.com.
The Vivid Light TV.
At the Vivid Light TV.
Sounds better.
Yeah, sure.
You need the. Then thevividlight.com is also our thing. So go check out our videos there and comment and let us know. We have some more shows in the pipeline right now. So we're getting pretty excited about those. And boom.
There it is.
All right, guys. Good show. Stay sexy, fellas.
Stay sexy.
Guys, have a great night.
Have a great night. What was I watching in the morning?
Then I hope they still have a good night.
Not too
Come
sure.
on.
Touche.
All right.
Wow. Hoping our subscribers die before the end of the day. You disgust me, sir.
I hope they die within minutes. I can't unsubscribe.
Boom.